Today we're talking about the NDAA covered entity list and also the FCC public notice that just went public. Target audience for this slide is the program managers, so you can have some resources to share with your teams and also your leadership. So let's get into it. There's different aircraft with different production histories in circulation right now. You have blue list cleared aircraft where, regardless of origin, they're approved for use in high security sectors. Quite obviously, you have aircraft owned by and manufactured in a foreign country that carry security concerns. You also have aircraft that are manufactured in a country that is generally not of concern for production in the same way another country is, but the manufacturer approached the digital security concern by hosting that data inside the United States. You also have UAS from formal US treaty allies that are typically a trusted manufacturing and technology partner. The original NDAA language from Congress stated specific manufacturers would go on the covered entity list, but that was later expanded to include all systems and components made overseas. 25-1086 is the FCC public notice that is largely interpretive and also takes some administrative action stemming from a White House meeting with national security advisors. This is not statutory authority. The FCC is just executing authority granted by Congress. It's the NDAA that drives FCC action related to the covered list authorities. So these actions are following statutory mandates. They're not exercising independent action, and all of this can change based on new laws. The covered list inclusion is entity and risk based. It's not purely country of origin based. The FCC has not made a blanket determination that all foreign produced components are covered list items. Only certain critical items, such as the batteries, motors, and sensors. Obviously, this leaves room for needing more clarity. There is a report on the CALGRU website that details the FCC's previous history on when they've exercised retroactive action, which would impact all UAS in operation right now. But retroactive historically is pretty rare, but it's not legally impossible. Right now, the manufacturing chain is skewed heavily towards production from a single source. The goal of the recent executive orders and the new NDAA is to bring more of that production domestically, and we're still waiting to hear the specifics on that plan. Seeing how that shift will affect the long-term needs of public safety is something we are trying to keep an eye on. But as of now, there is no clearly defined application pathway, timeline, or standard, and it's procedurally unclear how the industry will be managed going forward. But there should be more guidance that will clarify what everything means. The public notice states that the FCC will act based on security recommendations from the Department of War and Department of Homeland Security. It's unclear how that recommendation will be delivered. On the Department of War side, the DCMA manages the blue list, but the new JTF 401 might have a piece in this. For DHS, the NUSTL seems like a likely participant, but nothing has been specified yet. Bottom line, this is a new development we did not see coming. The important thing to remember is that nothing in operation is grounded or banned, so the impact in continuity of operations should not be a factor right now. If you feel like that is not the case, please reach out so we can include your opinion in the discussion. Also, any comments you have can help the teams steer this conversation the right way. So thank you for your time.